Yeah. You know, Robdux here again. Figured it was time for another video. Seeing how it's been so long since my last one. A lot of things have changed. Some of you may have heard me on the State of Boxing radio show. Some of you may have even have heard me on my radio show. But for those of you who haven't and don't know what's been going on lately, well, I guess you'll just have to tune into, the State of Boxing radio show, and you'll get a good glimpse of what's been going on. Shameless plug for Stacy, Dr. Goodnight. But last show I put on sent Charlie Zahn off a few messages, and he called in and we had a nice little chit chat. You could actually go to my personal slug out. Well, not slug out, I take that back, it's not slug out. You can go to my blog talk radio page and listen to that show, because Charlie was on, I want to say, for the last 45 minutes of that show. And we covered some good ground. I thought that possibly I was getting through to the kid, because all the rest of the I'm not going to call you guys haters, because you're not hating. Some of you guys are out there doing the same thing that I'm attempting to do, and that's give constructive criticism that sometimes gets interpreted as you're hating on the person. Well, I'm not hating on Charlie Zolanoff. As far as I'm concerned, more power to the kid, and for all the other people out there, I'm not sticking up for Charlie. Sorry. And for you too, Charlie. Sorry. Not sticking up for you, buddy. But, there's a time and a place for people to criticize in a constructive manner. And until all these people that, criticize actually get into the ring and attempt to fight somebody, keep it constructive, because Charlie's got his flaws just like everybody else. He doesn't like to keep that hand up, but he likes to keep his chin up kind of like this, but he's working on it. The last video he just posted a little while ago, he was doing alright, except for when he had to turn to look at the camera to tell you how hard he just punched. Charlie, if I would have ever have turned my head away from my trainer to look at something or anything else, I would have been laying on the floor looking up at the ceiling wondering what the hell just hit me. Alright, and I'm thinking that it's getting to be about that time where you're going to need the same lessons. I don't know your trainer. I can't contact him. And I doubt like hell you're going to walk up to him and you're going to tell him, if I turn away from you and look at something different, clock me upside my head. But, do what you got to do. If you don't want to spar, I guess you don't have to spar. But if you're going to work the mitts, work the mitts. Don't work the camera. It's not a TV show. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be taking this seriously. You want to be a champion, act like one. But, on to other things. Messer's got his own radio show. I've got my own radio show. But I kind of incorporated my radio show into the State of Boxing's radio show just to try to, get more people to come over there. I'm not really doing mine to, advance myself in any way, because you know I kind of like doing the whole little co-host thing with Stacy, but you know, people don't realize that you know it's about helping out boxing as a whole, and not, you know, what kind of personal gains can we get from doing this, you know? And people are still yet to see like the true meaning of it, but you know, soon enough you will. But either way, I figured it was time for me to make another video. So, you know, for all the people that have been asking me for one, you know, I finally made one. So there you go. And I'm not too sure about anything else, but you know, I have to check the time there, but the blue man has returned.